Welcome back to my channel. I've made 5 or 6 videos now. I think I'll have the 6th posted by the time I post this one. And I thought it'd be fun to do a challenge video. So I saw a couple weeks ago, Carly Bible did a 5-minute makeup challenge. And I thought she did an amazing job for 5 minutes, but I also at the time didn't realize just how difficult it is to do your makeup in 5 minutes. So I tried it last week and it went horribly. I won't show you that. But today I was able to accomplish this, and it's awful, but I'm still proud of it. I'm gonna afterwards show you how to remedy this ridiculous look because my eyelashes don't blend with my natural lash line. My eyebrows, I should just fade away into the darkness so you can't see how bad my eyebrows are. They are horrible. And I am going to show you how I correct this whole mess afterwards. So keep watching. I'll show you my products, I'll show you my 5-minute challenge and how I got this awful look, and then I'll show you how I fix it. And go. All right, my 5 minutes is running. I'm gonna put some lash glue on my lashes first. This took me a whole minute last time I tried this challenge. And I probably shouldn't talk too much because otherwise I will not make it. So I'm just gonna roll some glue onto my lashes really quickly. And again, this is probably gonna take me like 30 seconds just to put glue on these lashes. I don't know, I probably shouldn't bother. All right, but it looks so much better. It looks so incomplete without lashes. All right, glue is on. I'm gonna leave those to dry for a minute. And I'm gonna go in with my skin. Oh, I was gonna do brows and I've already forgotten. I'll just quickly get some concealer on. This is the lightest shape that I have in the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm gonna use it to cover up some of the blemishes that I've got. I'm gonna go in with a medium shade, just in some areas, just so I get kind of a good color match. And then I'm going to go in with a dark shade. I'm already down 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute and 15 more like. But I think I can. Okay, and I'm going to blend that out immediately. So I've already skipped my primer, which is probably a good thing. And I'm going to blend this as fast as I can, taking it up onto my lid to use it as a primer. Blending out all those different colors. I should actually... It's okay if I blend them together because that light color you can see is really, really light on my skin. It's a bit too much for me. I'm actually going to blend out all these dark colors first, right down my neck. Blend it out in all my contour areas. So I'm going to get a little bit of contour from this, so I won't have to do a ton at the end. Okay, come on. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, I am like halfway finished. All I've got is skin. I'm going to go in with eyes really quickly. I'm going to go with a medium brown as a transition shade and take that from the outer corner up through my crease and onto my lid. I'm going to bring that pretty far in. It's kind of a medium brown, as you can see. Gonna go from the outer corner, work it in, working really quickly, kind of getting a hand cramp, and I've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Okay, I'm gonna go with a light shade right at the center of my lid because it's a really pretty color. And at least it gives my eyes some dimension to work it that way, and I'm gonna put some inner corner. I'm going with lashes. And drop those on. Oh, this takes so long to get on. I am not gonna make it. I'm not gonna have eyebrows. That's what I'm gonna miss. I bet you anything. Okay, 1.5 minutes. Done. Let's see, I've got a minute and 7 seconds. See if I can get some brows. I'm gonna just kind of butcher this a little bit, but I've got to get some brows on. Just doesn't look right otherwise. What's the point? "40 seconds. I'm going really, really fast with my brows. I'm not doing a really good job, but I don't think it matters at this point. I just want to get this on and have it look half decent. I'm going with mascara because those lashes are going to look fucking ridiculous until I do. Oh my gosh, 10 seconds. Just do top lashes. I would love a little bit of blush in my 2 seconds. Oh, does that count? Does that count? Like clown cheeks? Just a minute. Timer hasn't stopped ringing yet. That counts. I'm going with that. That was like 10 extra seconds, but it counts. Done. Okay, I turned off the timer. So this is what I had time for. I'm going to zoom you in and see if I can get it to focus, and I'll show you what I did. Oh, it's so bad. It's just so bad. My lashes aren't even, like, they didn't really hold together there. So they're, I don't know, they look like they're just not on all that well. Although I actually got them into place pretty well. So the fact that I didn't have liner didn't really matter. My brows, you can see, they're just a mess. They're just a mess. Like, they're not, like, we're going for sisters not twins. They aren't even close friends today. They aren't even gal pals. They're really not. My eyeshadow is so basic. I have no lipstick on. Fortunately, I exfoliated and put on a little bit of the Laneige lip sleeping mask. So I've got something on my lips and it smells like strawberry lip smackers. So that's kind of a good thing. But I really don't have enough going on. Okay, so challenge done, and we're gonna say failed. What I want to fix is my eyebrows. They are a mess. They look terrible. I'm just gonna use the same product, the Kiss Professional Top Brow Fine Precision Pencil, and I'm gonna go in and try to keep it in focus and fix my brows. Okay, so I'm still gonna have to go around and clean that up with some concealer around the edges. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Shape Tape in the lightest color that I've got onto a flat concealer brush and take it right underneath my brows. I'm gonna finish my skin next. I did get some blush on, so that's the only thing that I've got going right now. So first I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and since I've already got my blush on, it's really easy to get my bronzer in exactly the right place. I'm gonna use this little, what is it? Well, they call it a blush brush, but it's more of like an angled I think it's a really good contour brush because of the angle on the bristles. So I'm going to take that just up underneath my cheekbone and blend it in with that blush. And I'm going to take it right up to my hairline so that it mixes in really well. There we go. So I'm going to blend this up all the way under my cheekbone and up into my hairline. I'm going to take that up over my forehead. That's a little bit better. I'm going to take this though, because I've got this nice kind of pointy tip on this brush, I'm actually going to use it for my nose contour as well. I did pick a really simple look, but 5 minutes is just not enough to get your makeup done, so I ended up with a pretty lousy look. I think it's just, you know, fun to do something a little different outside of a tutorial or talking about product. I think it's really fun to do a little challenge. I will definitely, if there are any challenges you'd like to see, leave me a comment, because I would love to do more, but I want to do ones you're actually interested in seeing. I don't just want to do, you know, whatever. I don't want to make content for myself. I want to make content that someone other than me can enjoy. So I'm taking a little bit of that into my crease just because I think bronzer usually makes, as long as I'm doing a neutral eye, bronzer makes a really great transition shade. And since I'm going to go in and do more shadow anyways, I just wanted to have a little more color built up there. Next, I've got bronzer on, and I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter because now I've got blush and bronzer so I can finish up my cheeks. So I'm using this Benefit What's Up Stick Cream Highlighter. I really like this one, and I haven't used, it comes with, I'll show you the applicator tip on the other side for blending. I haven't used that in a really long time, and I don't know if I will today. I might put some on my nose, up above my lip, Cupid's bow, and up above my chin. I'm going to take it just on my finger and put it right under my brows because I love a little highlight under my brow. So good. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think I'll have to go back and do this at the end, but I'm going to put a little in my inner corners because I think that looks super pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that I've looked in the mirror instead of into the camera, I realize I have a lot of highlighter on. Oh, let me show you the applicator tip on this because it's interesting. So it's just a little sponge tip so you can kind of blot with it. I'll try it on my nose because I don't know. Nope. No. I feel like that's making it settle into my pores a little bit. So I'm going to use this Sephora Mini Foundation blending brush. I like that a lot better. With powder highlight, I actually really like to use my wet beauty blender sponges. I find that with a powder highlight, it just looks so good. All right, the one thing I'm going to do, because I don't want the wrinkle on my forehead to come through, is I'm going to put a little bit of the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Pressed Powder on my forehead. Because I've got a wrinkle like there that runs right across my forehead, and all of my makeup will settle into that line no matter what I do if I don't set it. I'm going to put a little around my nose. And I should put, you know, I'm going to put, because I didn't do my eyes first, I don't love it under my eyes unless I'm using a makeup that really moves. But I'm going to put it in today just because it'll be easy to remove any fallout if I get fallout from the shadow that I apply. Here I go. I'm just going to powder my whole face after I said I wouldn't. Oh well. For my eyes, I'm going to go back to my Buxom palette, and this is the custom, so I've chosen all of the shades that are in this palette. I'm going to go into this darkest shade here to start building up in the crease. Actually, no, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go with this kind of medium color, and I'm going to build that up in the crease as my transition shade. Now it's clear. Okay, I'll build that up as my transition shade, and then if I need to deepen the crease, I'm going to go in with the matte, and the only time I'm going to use a shimmer is this lightest one, and I'm going to put that in the center of my eye, and it'll be like a really subtle halo eye. So I've got a little bit of a glow and a little bit more depth to my eye look. I'm going to take that medium shade and take it just there and dab it all over my eye, just wherever it happens to land. Okay, there. So I'm gonna brush that through my crease. Okay, I'm gonna take that darker matte just on a smaller round crease blending brush, and I'm gonna deepen the crease a little bit. Take a smaller round tipped brush here, and I'm gonna take this shimmery dark brown color. It's not as light as it looks there. I'm gonna take that onto this small brush and take that under my eye. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Trooper liner. No, tattoo liner, Trooper Black. I'm going to take that just under my eye as well. I'll have to touch up the skin a little bit once I'm finished both eyes, but I will finish the other eye and then I'll show you just my little touch-ups before I move on. Okay, so I finished both eyes and I finally got my eyeliner even on both sides. And to touch up my skin, I kind of looked it over, and the only thing I wanted to touch up was my highlighter, because I think the powder would just blend out that under eye and the edge of my shadow, and I thought it would give my skin a little bit more of a dewy finish, because it was looking a little patchy just because I'd rested my hand on it and I'd gone over with my eyeshadow brushes, so that cream highlighter had moved a little bit. So I'm using the Laura Mercier highlighter. I'm using the Face Illuminator powder in Devotion. It's this really beautiful, like, pearlescent pink kind of color. I've had this one for a while, so it's well used. It's a little messy, and I'm just gonna go over all the areas that I highlighted just to really smooth out my skin and give a really nice glow. It's pretty subtle though. This is a really fair complexion highlighter color, so I feel like sometimes if I've not got enough other stuff going on, it can maybe be a little too light for me. Too light for anyone. If it's too light for me, it's gonna be too light for literally anyone. But it's a very, very pretty color. It's almost like the really blue or bluey pink toned colors that are just, they're great for you know, unicorn effect, but they're not great for like an everyday natural looking highlighter. I think that works pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I've just got a really mini, I need to get a new one. I've got a little NYX nude lip pencil, and I can't even tell you what color it is because I've sharpened it so much that SPL 8 is all that's left of the number. So I'm gonna go in, I'll start on my Cupid's bow. And I was gonna put Una Mas over this. I hope it's a good, I think it'll be a fine match. Una Mas is just a lot pinker than that color that I've got on. But I think that's good because I don't really want it to look super pink, so I think it'll take it down a notch. All right, see, now at least it looks like I have lips. That's a good thing. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's it for me. I've got a full face of makeup on now. It took me a little bit more than 5 minutes in the end to get a good face of makeup, but I think that it's always gonna be worth it. I think this is a much better look. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my 5-minute challenge. It was a little bit embarrassing, but I'm glad that I made it through it, and I'm glad that I was able to turn it into a really decent look, wearing like all my favorite colors basically, because these are all my favorite shades. They're shades that I chose for myself. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can find me on Instagram at Miss Isaac Beauty and follow me there, and I post a lot more looks in just picture format. And if you want to see any different videos, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. If you have any questions, post a comment, and all of the products that I use in this video will be posted down below. Thanks so much for watching.